welcome to my channel. Welcome my new and old subscribers. You guys are welcome to my channel. Okay, thank you so much for the new subscribers. I see you guys. Thank you so much. You're welcome to my channel. So today, yesterday was Father's Day in Germany. So Fathers were celebrated yesterday in Germany, although yesterday is Ascension Day, the day when Jesus Christ ascended into heaven. So because of that, they used it as a Father's Day. During the Father's Day celebration, it came to my mind. There was a time a woman, I did one computer course program like that. So the woman was like, we are talking, and it gets to a point where the woman was like, I really need a father figure in the life of my children. And I was like, okay, where is the father of your children? And she said they are divorced and they don't have this contact, as in they don't have the contacts. Maybe I don't know what happened, what transpired. Maybe it was a very, very bad divorce, so she had to cut the father of the children away from the children and so on and so forth. Now the children are teenagers now, and it's like she cannot handle them, and she need a man that will be like a father figure to the children. It's kind of, how would I say it, at this point in her life she really need a man, and she has only boys, like 3 boys. Okay, so now I'm not saying that every woman, that women are not strong to handle the family affairs or whatever comes to their ways, but I'm saying it just in the sense that, how do I put it? We women, sometimes when we are very, very angry, like seriously angry, we can even forfeit anything to make our happiness to come to reality. This is the life of a woman. If a woman loves you so much, she loves you with her whole heart. If a woman hates you, she hates you with everything in her life. Everything in her life. She doesn't even want to have any contact with you. It is over, and it's over. So depending on what really went on or what happened during their relationship, she didn't want to have that contact with her ex-man. Now, what am I saying? In effect, it's that no matter whatever happens between between a husband and a wife, it is the duty of these people, especially when children are involved. It is between you and your husband. It is not between you, your husband, and your children. Okay? If your husband sins against you and you want to have a divorce, remember your children he did not sin against the children, or you vice versa, you do not sin against your children. So it is very important to make that way, so that the children will have contact with their parents. Especially in abroad, many women do this. It is a very big mistake. Okay, when you prevent the father from having access to his children, his own flesh and blood, anyways, whenever they grow up, no child wants to answer an A, M, and S at the end. None. MS. No child want to answer that. Okay? So it is your duty at least to have, if now do it. It is a difference between you did it, you created this room for the child to meet with the father, and the difference between that the father doesn't want to see the children. These are 2 different things. Okay? If you create a room that they will have that contact, it is very important, especially in child's growth. It's very important, especially boys. Okay, they need that figure that can tell them, hey, stop, this is not how it is gonna be, or this is not how it's supposed to be. Okay, I know I have experience. You are a woman, for instance. You can only give him experience of a woman. A man can only give experience of a man. Okay? There are some phases of a man's life or a boy's life that's only the father can understand what he's passing through, or only a man figure that can understand what that particular male child is passing through. So if you decide to be the father and the mother, I am telling you that in one way or the other you'll be lacking. There's nothing like a first-hand experience. For instance, you have a child and that child is menstruating. You know the process, you know how it feels, you know the pains it's as a what your child is passing through. You have the feelings of it. It is different from another thing, like when a guy is passing through another stage of his life. You might not even understand it. Okay, you end up reading it and knowing how it is, or reading it over and over on the internet, or getting more information from people. But it's a difference between what you experience and what your child is passing through. So what point am I making is that mothers, please, no matter how bad that relationship was before you people broke up, make sure that you create room for that child or for the children to have that cordial relationship with their father. There are things the male child cannot discuss with their mother. You might think you are the A and Z of that child, but if immediately a man comes into his life, or his father especially, there are things they would like to discuss man to man. As our concept, our own perspectives of things are different from man's perspective of things. There are things you might be discussing with your husband. You're like, it is a hell load of something. Oh my God, the earth will come down, the heavens are going up, and blah blah blah. Your husband is, or your man is like, okay. You're like, you're taking this thing so easy, and it's like, hell, what else do you want me to do? So their own level of understanding is 100% ours. In as much as I love women as in I love outspoken women of integrity. I believe in equality in human being. I believe that every human being has something to deliver. I believe that every human being is here on earth for a purpose. I believe in everything. But then there are some particular things that are originally, you cannot take them away, okay? These things are like, they are things that are originally inbuilt in them. Like women, we can give birth to children. There's no two ways about it, okay? God created us in this image to do this. And don't forget, He created men also in this image to handle this particular thing, or this so thing in the life of children, or in the life of male children, or in other aspects. So depriving your child from that relationship with his father, is, honestly speaking, it is not good for your child, be it a male child or a female child. So even if you are angry at this point in time with your husband, or with your ex-husband, or with your ex whatever, but for the fact that a child is involved in it, please try as much as possible to have that relationship with him, because in any way you will still need him, no matter what. For the fact that the child is involved, or children are involved in it, you will still need that man in their lives. So guys, this is what I I want to come here and rant about, okay guys, don't forget that our priority as a children, we we didn't just give birth to them, we have to nurture them, okay, and give them the values of what we have. They are like generations to come. You give your culture, your values, and your norms and your ethics to them. They go on and give to the next generation. We human beings are not above messengers. We give the message, and it's been interpreted in modernized way, and you pass it to your own child, and your child passes it to another generation, and the next generation will modernize it in his own according to his or her own generation at that point in time, and so forth and so on. So if there is any leakage of any sort, a guy is modernizing another thing that is supposed to be like mannish something, and you are modernizing it in a girlish something, don't you think that something is wrong somewhere? So there will be a misinterpretation of your generation. So the earlier you have that relationship with your child, the earlier you give that your child the benefit of having the relationship with his father, the better for the world. So thank you guys for watching, and I wish you can learn one or two things from this, and I wish I can also learn one or two things from this, and I will see you guys in my next video. And thank you so much guys, and bye bye. Choose.